What's up, America? We back. Another cooking video on our channel, CNS Fall Live.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to do fast, cheap, and easy. And we're going to do keto. That's all me. That's all me, baby. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make some cilantro lime chicken. And I'm going to do something I ain't really never done before. And I'm going to make Spanish cauliflower rice. So what we have here, we have some chicken thighs, and you can use chicken breasts, but thighs just have more flavor. They are juicier. I just kind of like the chicken thighs. So of course we got all this stuff from Aldi. So it's what?
Not paying.
Not paying. So these were on sale for $3 and some change. So we have some chicken thighs, we have some rice cauliflower, and of course we have the lime and the cilantro. We're going to use heavy cream, bone broth, garlic, onions, spices, Saison Goya, and this tomato bouillon with chicken flavor, which goes with the Spanish rice. Are we ready? I'm ready. I'm bringing the shenanigans. I'm ready. So what we're going to do is oil our pan. I had it preheated a little bit. This is olive oil, and we're going to lay our chicken in here.
That's a heavenly sizzle right there.
Oh my goodness. Y'all was talking about them sizzles. Man, in here really nicely. I'll just stick those in there for now. We're going to season this with just regular seasoned salt or salt and pepper and garlic powder. Get it together. Get it all nice and good. And we're going to brown the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and season these two while they're sitting here like this. And the chicken is going to brown, and what it's going to do after that is going to cook the rest of the way, finish off in the oven. And while we're finishing that off in the oven, we're going to go ahead and make our Spanish cauliflower rice. Cornell and I had this discussion. Baby, we had this discussion. Like, should I practice the cauliflower rice? Or should I just go ahead and go for the gusto? And I choose to go for the gusto. Because in cooking, things can go wonderfully or they can go terribly, terribly wrong. And I think that either way, we should be able to show whatever happens. You know what I mean? Especially when you got a shirt that says, I'm bringing the shenanigans. Thank you to my friend Shalia for getting me this shirt because she thinks that I bring shenanigans. So.
I would agree.
I think we could go ahead and start on our rice. The rice will be quick, done really quickly. We're going to heat up a skillet and add a little oil to that skillet. I'm going to let that heat for a moment because I didn't have that ready. And so what we're going to do is, generally when I make Spanish rice, I oil the pan, put some white rice in it, let the what do you call that? What do you call that stuff? The starch. Steam off of it, and then we go to simmering the rice in this bouillon cube. Thank you, Andrea, for hooking me up with this. But I have really been liking this Saison Goya, which is, like I said, a Puerto Rican thing. But I have really begun to kind of like how it rocks. Baby, what it smells like in here, you got to tell the people.
Oh goodness, people, y'all just don't know. And you know, it's amazing. It's really good to have Hispanic friends that bring the authentic Hispanic spices to the menu.
See how my purples is doing this thing?
You gotta coordinate.
Bringing shenanigans.
You gotta coordinate.
Am I coordinated? Am I coordinated? Anywho, so we're gonna brown our chicken. We're gonna probably cook this for another 6 minutes and finish it off in the oven as I stated. And then we'll move on to making the cilantro lime sauce. And how we're going to make that is using the juice and the deliciousness from the scrapings of the bottom of this pan. We're going to let it boil down. Let's talk about this right quick. This is, I just want to shout out Auntie Fee because,
Auntie
R.I.P. Auntie Fee, because it ain't nothing like a hood chick to give you like really good kitchen hacks. And this is a big old tray that you got like a whole bunch of chicken in. And so, you know, if you bleach it out and clean it out, you can use these as like serving containers, or you can use them to season your chicken, because this came in a little small little container. So when I brought it out and thinned it out and cleaned it off and all that, I now have to get a whole nother dish. No, I don't, because I have this. And you can use it as many times as you want to until it get all raggedy and stuff. When I fry chicken, I line it with paper towels and have my little chicken draining on there. Shout out to ATC on that.
ATC.
ATC.
We miss you, ATC.
We really do. So our oil is heated over here. We're going to take this here cauliflower rice. And I tend to use the garlic kind, the garlic and herb kind. They have the plain kind. But, you know, I like flavor. So wherever I can get some flavor is where I'm doing some flavor. Now this is going to cook off. It's a little wet, which is a good thing in this case. Ooh, you cook it down with, you know, or you can put your hands in it and break it up like so. It's all about according to how you want to do things. And so I'm going to let this cook down just a little bit until we get some water in it, because that's what cauliflower has. Cauliflower got a lot of water. And this is usually the point, like if you have actual rice, that you let the starch cook off. Ooh, this is popping and chopping and making all kind of wonderful, delicious noise. Put this one over here. Move this to the center. And it's not the pot America that's cooking this way. It's the eye. You know, when you're in a rental, you just get it how you live it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the best you can with what you got. So, we're going to do the best we can with what we got. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and drop my 2 cubes of stuff in here. Chicken seasoning. We're going to see what this does. Again, I ain't never did this before, so we all learning today. We're going to learn today. Right, baby?
We're going to learn today.
As the water comes down, it'll start to melt just a little bit more.
That makes me happy. Chicken smells incredible.
I like brownie chicken. Spanish rice as well, or Spanish cauliflower rice. So we don't really need a whole lot of seasoning, because like I said, I did the garlic in there. We'll keep letting that cook. Keep cooking this chicken. We don't want it to cook all the way through. We just kind of want it to cook 3/4 of the way through. But we also want to get a little crust on it. So that's where we at with it. Probably got about another 4 or 5 more minutes. We'll cook this in. This one looks like it's kind of done. No, not yet. You know, I will eat out of a skillet real quick like. So while we're waiting on this to cook, let me pull out my pan. In the sauce, like I said, we're gonna cut up some onions. We're gonna have some cilantro, garlic, the juice of 2 limes, some cream cheese, and heavy cream, along with the bone broth. That's gonna make up our cilantro lime chicken. We're gonna get our onions and stuff cut, ready to move. We got our garlic ready to go. Make sure our bone broth top is off. Pull Make sure this top is off because I think it's new. Got it. And then we're going to be ready to do our third figure. Go ahead and put the chicken.
You know what? I think this dish will make NTC really proud, especially since she started out with the kitchen hack. But this will make her really, really proud because you make some things happen right now.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna lie. She did some cool stuff. Do a lot of cussing.
You do a lot of cussing.
I do a lot of cussing, but I don't do as much cussing as she did. But
I don't know.
But what she did do was she made cooking fun and simple, and you ain't got to do all that MF and shit and this, that, and the third. You gonna do it like this, like they do it in the hood. So I got my stuff out. I'm gonna turn it down just slightly because we're gonna take this, put some foil on it, toss it in the oven for about 20 minutes. It should cook out by then. Meanwhile, this is good and smoky. We're gonna add our onions, get them nice and fragrant and in there like booty hair. And we're gonna sweat these down just a little bit. Get all the scrapings off the bottom of the pot. Y'all see this smoking. Hopefully we don't set the house on fire, or at least set the alarm off, because we can't have the fan going and the microphone going at the same time. So we gotta make some tense decisions, America. So, some garlic, I'd say about a good tablespoon. Let that spin around in there for another minute. Get the onions translucent. Let's stir our cauliflower rice. It's on fairly low. So what we're doing is we're waiting on this to melt down a little bit, get some more,
that's a good color.
Wet down just a little bit more. Then we're going to add our Saison Goya. So it's melting down beautifully. Okay, this is good. We're going to add about half of a box of chicken broth. I use bone broth. Better depth of flavor. Does a little bit what I want. And so with this is going to simmer down. It'll simmer down about 15 or 20 minutes and into about, till it gets to be about maybe half a cup, quarter cup. We'll add everything else in here and then we will be good to go. By then our chicken will be done out of the oven. We're going to marry all this stuff together. And it'll be a whole whirlwind of deliciousness from that point on. All right, so sit this here, sit this here, this here. Oops. Oh, sit that there because I need the juice of 2 lemons. I'm sorry, 2 limes. And we have guests. Hey, son.
Hey,
how you doing? We usually don't have guests when we cooking. Stir this up a little bit more. Looks like it's coming along nicely.
That's a working man.
That's a working man. Come say hi to America. Working man.
You know, that key hit the door a totally different way when it's coming from work. It made me feel good and proud as soon as I heard it. Say hey to America.
You want to know what I'm cooking?
Hey, America. Cilantro lime chicken.
How do you know it's cilantro lime chicken?
Smell the lime a little bit. This ingredient smell familiar.
Why does it smell familiar?
I don't know. Can't wipe on my finger.
In case you're wondering, my beautiful, wonderful son is a budding cook himself. And he decided that it would be a great opportunity to to challenge his mama in a chop challenge, where the ingredients were bread, cilantro, milk, and what was the other one?
Chicken.
Was it chicken? Oh, and chicken. And this is the dish I made. I had never made it before. Matter of fact, it's only my second time making it in America. We just gonna see how it all turned out. It could go good or it could go terribly, terribly wrong. What do you think, my baby?
I think it's gonna be good. You made it excellent the first time.
Well, you know what? I love you for that. How's work today?
It's good.
Good.
It's good.
Good. Looking good. Okay. So, I think we should taste this here rice and see what happens. That actually ain't almost Spanish ricey. It could do with maybe a bit of Saison Goya to add a little more seasoning to it. Get it up to Spanish rice way, and then we should be done with this. So you can have Spanish rice without having carbs. Let me try that one more again. It was almost there. Okay. That's good. You're not going to taste 100% rice. It does have a bit of a, you know, it ain't quite cauliflower. It's kind of like cauliflower taste to it. But it has all the undertones and hint of Spanish rice. I think it's going to be great. Baby, would you like to taste it? Or baby Cornell, would you like to taste some Spanish rice? Anybody?
You can go ahead and have it. Get on there now.
Tell me what you think. We'll taste. See what happens. What say you, my son?
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's it right there. That tastes better than that.
You're so sweet. You're just saying that.
It's good right there.
My baby. Okay, so this is boiled, rendered itself down. I don't necessarily call it boil, but it is rendering down. It's almost about half a cup. Let me wipe everything off because you know chicken grease go everywhere. Everywhere. All right. Did you get in there to see what all was happening in here, baby?
Get in there.
You ain't got in nothing or nothing.
I've been
Did you get in the
getting
rice?
it. Yeah, I did. I got no rice.
Yeah, so all this is rendering down. Lovely.
That's a good simmer right there, sweetheart.
The smell the aromatics from it. So what we're gonna do now,
So you guys smell
rinse
that
off
at
our
home?
cutting board. And cut off some cilantro. I keep my cilantro in a cup of water because it keeps very well in the refrigerator if you do it that way. It lasts longer, it continues to bloom, and then you are able to have it for up to 2 weeks sometimes, depending on what the temperature is of your refrigerator. Don't put it in the back, it might freeze. I did learn that. So we're gonna put, this cilantro is about $1. And so I like to put the whole bushel in there. Cut these little tips off. The part that was in the water. And then you want to get as much cilantro and lime flavor as possible. So you cut up the stems too when you're doing it. Get it all in there. Let this render down just a little bit more. You see how much of it rendered down? It's like a whole bunch. Now it's not. Now the smell of the cilantro is in it.
It just exploded. It like really made it pop.
Okay, thank you. All right. At this point, we are now going to add a whole container of cream cheese. This will make it thick because when you're keto, you can't have flour. And xanthium gum is a good thickener. And cream cheese is a wonderful thickener when you're trying to have some creamy stuff. So we put this in here, let it melt down into a liquid. Sometimes it's best to just make pieces. Put those in there. Turn this down just a little bit more. All right. Let me order your movie ticket. Let me order your movie ticket. Thank you for getting down in there. Let this cook down into the deliciousness and become a good cream sauce. And then we should be ready to add our cream. And then move our chicken in. How many minutes we in, babe?
21.
21 minutes. And 21 real-time minutes. So, in about 35, 45 minutes, you can have a whole meal. And a good meal at that. It's a healthy meal. It's very, very much keto. You don't have to worry about going over your macros with this particular dish. You have quite a bit of fat. You have the fat from the cream cheese. You have the fat from the chicken. Because notice I didn't take the fat off the chicken on purpose. Chicken thighs have a higher fat content as well. And you have the fat from the oil and the fat from the heavy cream. But you also have your vegetables. You have your cauliflower rice. You have your cilantro. But you know, if you wanted to, you can make this kind of a Spanish Tuscan thing and put you some spinach in here. And then you have a cilantro lime chicken with spinach. Or you could put it on cauliflower. I'm sorry, roasted asparagus. That's what I did when I beat the brakes off my son at the cook-off. He said he didn't care for that part. Was it disjointed? Was that the word was used? I got the video.
I don't think you kicked my butt.
That's what we worried about.
She said beat the brakes. That's what she said. She said beat the brakes off.
This brake still got traction to
You
it.
still got a little pad on it.
Yeah, I'm
Got
good.
the brake pad.
I ain't get the brakes beat off of me.
You did.
So basically, it's a great meal, but she disrespected my meal.
Your meal was
How did I
really-
disrespect your
really
meal?
good.
By saying you break the brakes off, you could have said, you know, when me and my son battled it out, instead of saying beat the brakes off my son. Cause I feel like I made a great meal. I, by the way, made fettuccine.
Yeah,
I
go
made
ahead.
shrimp
Go
and
ahead,
chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
He
Okay.
did.
And I made my sauce from scratch.
He did.
I didn't use store-bought sauce.
He did not.
You made a roux.
I made the roux.
I saw you make that roux, son. You did. You did.
So I get some points.
You do. I agree. You get some points.
I did go over the limit.
For her to tell them.
How much did you go over the limit?
A couple hours. it took a minute. But hey, once we did get it, I mean, we did get to eat that night.
But
and
you
once we ate
you can't
it,
rush perfection, right, baby?
It was good. It was really good. Yeah.
All right.
He was a couple hours over the limit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
So here we are. We melted down. Got our stuff going. I want to get the cream cheese melted down as much as possible because it tends to clump, and I want to make sure that we have it all the way down before we add our cream sauce. So, cream sauce. I use the whole cup because we need enough to coat all the pieces of chicken I just cooked too. So we have that on there. Now at this point, I haven't tasted anything because I want to make sure that juice was down as far as possible, cooked down as much as possible. I know it ain't as good as it can be because it needs some stuff. So we're gonna add just a little cayenne, just to give it a little pop. A few red pepper flakes, just to make it do some stuff. I love garlic. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic and just a touch of Himalayan sea salt, just to bring the flavor up just a little more. Okay. Finally, I am going to add another Szechuan oil.
Well, this looks like a masterpiece.
It doesn't
it's
look like a masterpiece.
And you keep adding stuff, and it's so pretty, like a work of art, like a Picasso or something.
Again, you can add as much seasoning or as little seasoning as you want. Go ahead, baby. You can finish complimenting me. I'm listening.
Wow, well, it just looks amazing. I mean, doesn't that look amazing, son?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Looks great.
I'm glad you're here, baby. Got me a little cheerleading section over there. And he didn't beat the brakes off of me, America. I didn't beat the brakes off of him. It was actually phenomenal. I ain't even gonna lie. I couldn't have the pasta. But that shrimp and that chicken, it was good. It was well seasoned.
It was good.
It was buttery. Oh, so buttery. It was so good. All right. Get money. That is money. This money. So now, let's cook down. We're going to check on our little chicken. Make sure they cooked all the way through. And then we're going to add them to the party. And then we'll be ready to serve on top of a bed of Spanish rice or next to a bed of Spanish rice. And again, you can add another vegetable if you want to this dish. You can add some spinach, which would give you some vegetables. But this is a perfect keto dish, which takes little to no time. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I gotta get my life together, y'all. Check on our chicken. See what's popping with it. Okay. These are ready. So we're gonna add these to the dish. But you know what else when I add it to the dish, what I'm gonna do? Tell them what I'm gonna do, baby.
Well, what are you? I don't know.
You don't know. I'm trying to see.
I'm spectating.
This chicken smells amazing though.
You gonna put that juice in there?
Oh, you ain't know? That's why I wanted to cook down. So now these are cooking down. I'm gonna turn this down just a touch because all we want is a simmer now. And then we're gonna take the rest of this here juice. Let me take a pinch of this chicken. Pour that in there. Take this over here. Oh my God, it's so good. That's so good. Maybe you want to see if you want a little bubble taste?
Yeah, I sure do.
All right. I'm gonna take this, like I said, down to a simmer. Make sure all of our chicken is submerged in this wonderful juicy goodness. Here's a little piece. I found it. And hope I don't burn the husband's tongue because I am good at that. I'm gonna give you a little piece of it off of there, okay? Hold on. You can blow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow it. I don't eat lava.
Baby. Little baby Cornell, you wanna try it? You wanna see what's popping with it? Little piece of chicken. What's it doing?
That and more.
That and more? Really? That's good.
That's a good dish.
Okay. So here we are. Let this simmer just a little bit more. Let it finish cooking down. We can talk about the like and the share and the subscribe button. Oh, by the by, America, we want to thank you. We have finally, in 1 month, reached 100 subscribers. So I figure if we work a little harder, maybe we'll have 200 subscribers by the end of next month. What do you think, baby? Tell them what they need to do.
You need to like, subscribe, share.
I don't know
Tell a friend.
Yeah. And if anyone wants to mukbang my food, holla at your girl. We can make that happen. So, let me plate. What we want to do is take, let me get a little small, something. We're gonna first of all get some of this rice. Put some of this wonderful faux Spanish rice on a plate. Let me move this out the way. Then add a little piece of chicken. You might want 2 pieces of chicken if it suits your fancy, depending on how you want to do it. Do it like that. Grab you a, where's a spoon? One of them good spoons. One of them good spoons. Dip it on there. Go across the top. Let me clean it off. I didn't do a good job at that, did I? Move this like that as you move in.
They're still looking good. They preparing themselves for a good eating later.
If you want to get real cute with it, you can get you a little extra piece of lime out of here in America, so you can squirt a little more lime on there if you want to. And voila, you have cilantro lime chicken with some faux Spanish rice, Spanish cauliflower rice. You know, oh look, babe, did you see that? You see how that chicken? You see what that chicken did? Like it just fell off the motherfucker. I'm before the bone. It ain't got no bone. Nice and tender. Get you a little rice on there. Oh, me. How about that? That's freaking delicious. I ain't even gonna lie. It's only my second time making it in America. This could have went good or could have went terribly, terribly wrong. It went real good. Good Lord, you want to try it? You should. I think this tastes better than the first time. What say you?
A good plate.
Of course you will get a plate, you my baby. Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. My purple rain glass. Ooh, I got stuff on it. Like, subscribe, share. Baby, say bye to the people.
Back to the people.
Little baby, say bye to the people.
See y'all later, people.
Thank you for watching CNS for Live.
Yeah.
Fanatic.